In 2016, Boeing's going to celebrate its first 100 years. We're looking back across the transformational innovations that Boeing has brought to the market and looking at how the world has changed as a result of the things that Boeing has been a part of. Watches have been an integral part of aviation since the very beginning. It's how pilots got from A to B. With a road map, a watch, and a compass, you could get anywhere. Today, watches mark that history and connect people to the earliest days of aviation. The watches by Bremont connect you to the aircraft of today. We found Bremont when we were looking for a partner, and the watches that Bremont were creating, particularly the P-51 Mustang watch, were outstanding examples of what we wanted to do. We wanted to find a watch company who could put Boeing's DNA into a watch.
They didn't want to produce a watch which was simply sort of a branded dial. They wanted to go a lot further than that in terms of R&D, in terms of the engineering aspect that went into these watches. They're clearly one of the world's leaders when it comes to material research. So they wanted this watch range to mean something. In terms of us, they loved the way we were focused on the engineering as well. They loved the aviation DNA running through our brand. There's a big military background to what we've been doing as well. We're working with a lot of military squadrons around the world. What's been wonderful about working with Boeing is their incredible access to R&D and facilities around the world. So Boeing, for example, invested very heavily in a research facility called the AMRC, which is up in Sheffield. As a company, we're very, very keen on bringing as much manufacturing back to the UK. So working with some of them on this area is wonderful.
The work we've been doing with Bremont is fundamental research at the highest level. We've been challenged to investigate the latest materials, those which have the best fit and form for the best chronometer. And I'm pleased to say we've found some of those and we've introduced them into the Bremont Boeing range, and we've then found the best manufacturing processes out there today to make the highest quality product.
The materials used in the Bremont Model 1 247 come from our materials technology at Boeing. They use the same custom 465 stainless steel that we use in our aircraft, the same titanium that we use in our aircraft, and the aesthetic of the dial and the watch altogether is very much what you'd see if you were sitting in the pilot's seat of a Boeing aircraft. The Model 1 was Boeing's first aircraft, and it was Boeing's first attempt to build a better plane, and he succeeded. From that, everything else came. The Model 247 was really the first modern commercial airliner. Its customer-centric design, its all-metal construction, and its focus on going longer distances more comfortably changed the aircraft industry forever.
I think the Bremont story is something that captures the imagination, not just of us as engineers, but truly everybody in the UK, and I'd say watchmaking globally. The work that they put into developing what I regard as a masterpiece of engineering is without doubt exceptional. We're pleased, proud and privileged to be working with them, working with their craftsmen, their designers, to manufacture this piece of excellence.